Hi everyone, I hope all of you are doing great. And this design was requested by a sister on Instagram. I hope you really like this tutorial and you understand everything. I have used 5.5 yards of georgette material and 6 yards of trimming. It was actually really cheap and I didn't really know how much I'll need, so I just got more just in case. First, we need to see how long the top half of a dress is, and then you cut that piece off. Then you fold the fabric in half and put your dress on top of the fabric and give it a diagonal cut for your shoulders and cut your sleeve holes and your waist. Then you separate your both pieces and give more shape to your sleeve holes and your neckline. I cut my neckline like 3 fingers wide and long. For the bottom bit of our dress, you need to fold the fabric towards the length and cut that piece off. And all you need to be doing is cutting each piece wider than the first one. Like this piece, the first piece is wider than my waist. The top part of my dress, and the second piece I'm going to be cutting is going to be wider than this first one that I've cut, and the third one is going to be wider than the second one. Notice that I have used 5.5 yards of fabric only because I wanted more pleats and wanted a bit flary. I have seen dresses with a couple of pleats here and there, and for that you won't need much. If you have 4.5 yards of fabric, that will be enough. But yeah, that it means that more pleats that you want, you need to use more fabric, and the less pleats you want, you obviously need to use less fabric. After you have cut all the pieces, you can fold the fabric in half and put all the pieces next to each other and see if you are happy with the way they are. Like, I wasn't really happy with the first one because then I wouldn't be getting much pleats on the second one. So you can always cut it like I am cutting it to get more pleats on the second one. Also, put your dress on top of the fabric to see if you're not going shorter or longer than your dress. And for sleeves, you can use your dress sleeves to take measurements. And I am keeping my sleeves twice of the size because I wanted some pleats on the sleeves. If you want, you can use any adjustment pins to keep the pleats secure. First, turn your fabric inside out and stitch your both shoulders. To make the neckline, you will need to cut this piece in diagonal shape so that it becomes stretchy and easy to move. Then you need to put this piece around the neckline on the right side of your dress. You fold it towards yourself and start stitching it around the neckline. At the end, you can just cut off the extra piece, and then you need to again fold the piece at the opposite side that you have done before. You can also give it a tiny cut so it is easy to move and is very clean. And make sure the pieces are on top of each other, and you just fold the piece on the opposite side and start stitching it up. Now for the bottom bit of our dress, you just increase your stitch line and stitch a straight line on the pieces, and pull the thread and create some pleats. Make sure that you're not going shorter than your top half of your dress, and just hold them together and start stitching them up. I had some spare pieces and I am making a trimming with it, and I'm going to be attaching it on the front side where the stitch line is. I am now using the trimming to add some detail. And now you are gonna just repeat the same technique that we have done before. First you are going to be creating pleats and attaching it with the top part, and then adding a trimming on the stitch line. I've got my one sleeve made, and I used the iron to keep the pleats secure, and you can also keep your sleeves next to it so you know where exactly you are creating pleats. So first you are folding the fabric over, and then you press it with the iron, and there you have your pleats. Now that you see, I have got creases on my sleeves, and it is going to be really easy where to know where the pleats are. So you just have the pleats secure first, and stitch them from the both sides. You can now go ahead and put on your trimming, and make sure you grab your other sleeve to see where exactly you put it on the other sleeve so they are exactly the same. Now I'm going to make a belt with the same spare fabric that I made trimming that I put on the front side of my abaya, and then I am going to be attaching my sleeves with the sleeve holes. You will now need to close the open sides, and you just fold your sleeves and start stitching them up. And notice that I have a lot of spare fabric, because when I take measurements I make sure that I take extra inch of space. Well, this is not inch, but still I just like to be safe. But yeah, when you reach out the waist, you can grab your belts and put it inwards, and then just only grab the end and make sure that it comes in the stitch line. When you have finished stitching the both sides up, you can now just grab the bottom of your dress and fold it twice and hem it up, and your dress is ready. So this is the final look, and I hope that this tutorial was helpful. Let me know in comment section that what do you think of this tutorial. Was it helpful? Like, was it really hard to understand or easy? Because I tried to keep it very easy, but I'm not sure. But yeah, I hope you like this tutorial, and make sure that you follow me on Instagram and Facebook so you can send me pictures, the dress that you want me to do a tutorial on, like this one that a sister sent me a picture. I hope you're watching this and you like it. But anyway, thank you so much for subscribing my channel. I really appreciate it, for liking my videos, for your comments, everything. I really appreciate it. And you guys have been very patient for some tutorials, like request tutorials. Inshallah, I will be doing it, but you guys are the best. So thank you so much for putting up with me and staying with me. Thank you so much, and I hope I see you guys soon. Bye.